A famous play from the 1947 NFL season.
So going through the season, the Cardinals, again, as I mentioned, from 29 straight losses, were coming back. Seemed to have everything going their way until midseason. They lost a couple of games in a row. Suddenly, the Chicago Bears, the perennial favorites in the National Football League, as you mentioned earlier, those 4 championships already in the 1940s had tied them in the standings. What's left in the last game of the season would have been December 14th. The Cardinals and the Bears played in what we truly would remember as a truly spectacular game with a truly extraordinary beginning. The problem was Jimmy Councilman, who was back coaching the Cardinals then, thought they could beat the Bears with sort of a trick play. He would take Babe Dementia, a Purdue halfback, and when they scouted the Bears, noticed that one of the linebackers for the Bears would pick up some of the receivers who was much slower than the receivers. So he drew up this fantastic play. He said, if we get the ball first, no matter where we are in the field, we're going to throw a pass to Dementia, who was probably the fastest player in the Cardinals, and no one, absolutely no one on the Bears would be able to catch him if they could get the ball first, if they had good field position, and if Babe had time to practice this play in practice. Well, the story goes, it's kind of well known in the Cardinals' annals, was Babe's wife was expecting a baby that week. And so on Tuesday, when they wanted to practice the play, Babe was nowhere to be found. On Wednesday, Babe didn't make it to practice, nor on Thursday. And Councilman finally got a hold of him in the hospital and said, Babe, boy, this is really important what you're doing, but this game kind of has some importance to us as well. How's it look over there without putting pressure? And Babe said, Coach, I'll be there as soon as I can. Well, meanwhile, the key guy in this key play, which could mean the NFL championship for the Cardinals, was sleeping in the hospital chair next to his wife every night. The baby was finally born late in the week. Babe did not have time to practice with the team, but they went over it on a chalkboard, lined it up against the Bears, and sure enough, starting on their own 20, Paul Chrisman faded back, nailed Babe with a great pass. The zoom past all the defenders. The Cardinals led 7-0 and eventually won the game 30-21 on December 14th.